The lights go out, and I'm buried deep in the pack at P20, tyres barely warmed, clutch biting under the deluge of wheel spin. In that split second, the car leaps forward, but fighting wheel spin in first gear feels like wrestling a live wire. Every inch of throttle input must be surgical. Too much and the rear lashes out, too little and I lose momentum before turn 1. My hands grip the halo as the steering fights to stay obedient on cold, slippery rubber. Once through the opening corners, the real battle begins. An F1 car demands absolute precision, brake pressure modulated with milligram sensitivity, steering inputs honed to a razor's edge, and gear changes timed in thousandths of a second. One mistake under braking and the rear end snaps sideways, misjudge the exit throttle and you're a sitting duck on the back straight. For 7 relentless minutes, I juggled tyre temperatures, clutch bite, and downforce balance, hunting every small window to slice through traffic. Lap by lap, I claw back positions, P17, P14, P12, each overtake a heart-stopping gamble under heavy braking. When I finally crossed the line in P9, relief floods in. 9 places gained in 7 minutes of full throttle mayhem. It's proof that mastering an F1 beast isn't about raw power, but about finesse, focus, and refusing to blink when the pack breathes down your neck. Imagine arriving at the circuit before sunrise, the paddock buzzing as mechanics wheel cars out for free practice 1. This 60-minute session on Friday morning serves as a system check. Drivers lap on medium compound tyres to scrub the rubber in, engineers monitor brake temperatures and suspension loads, and the first data flood trickles back to the garage. You'll hear chatter over team radio about deck height and balance under braking as the squad hunts for the perfect baseline setup. Come Friday afternoon's free practice 2, the track has rubbered in, grip improves, and teams split runs between qualifying simulations and long stints. Drivers push on softs to benchmark their single lap pace, then switch to hards for consistency runs mimicking race conditions. Pit stop practice is in full swing too. Mechanics rehearse lightning-fast tyre changes, clocking sub-2 second stops, while engineers fine-tune DRS angles and power unit modes. Saturday's free practice 3 is the final dress rehearsal before qualifying. The car is now dialed in, so it's all about small gains, testing aero tweaks, comparing lap time delta charts, and confirming tyre warm-up strategies. Drivers use this time to perfect brake markers for each corner, practice launch control from the grid, and run split fuel loads to balance race speed with pit stop flexibility. By the end of these 3 sessions, you've seen more than raw speed. You've witnessed teamwork at its finest. Gigabytes of telemetry data have been analysed, countless setup permutations tested, and every component validated under real-world conditions. These practice weekends are the unsung crucible where championships are won or lost before a single qualifying lap or race start ever unfolds. From the moment their alarm goes off, an F1 driver's day is a finely tuned blend of physical training, mental preparation, and team collaboration. Early morning, physical conditioning. By 6 a.m. they're in the gym, starting with a heart-pumping warm-up, battle ropes, rowing, and high-intensity interval circuits to build cardiovascular endurance. Next comes neck strength exercises with resistance bands and isometric holds, vital for handling up to 5G lateral forces in high-speed corners. Core stability drills and reaction time drills round out the session, all tailored by a dedicated performance coach. Mid-morning, recovery and diet. After sweating it out, they move to the recovery suite. Ice baths, contrast therapy showers, and deep tissue massages to flush lactic acid and speed muscle repair. Their nutritionist oversees a high-protein, low-GI breakfast. Think egg white omelettes, chia pudding, and electrolyte-balanced smoothies, designed to fuel both body and brain. Late morning, simulator and strategy. Next up is the full-motion simulator. Seated in an exact replica of their cockpit, they spend 2 to 3 hours mastering braking points, experimenting with setup tweaks, and practicing race starts in virtual weather conditions. Engineers feed live telemetry back to build the optimal car balance, while data analysts compare hundreds of laps to refine strategy. Afternoon, media and team briefings. Post-lunch, they stick to lean proteins and complex carbs to avoid lethargy. The driver heads to the media bunker for sponsor interviews, social media shoots, and promotional commitments. Then it's into the team war room. Together with race engineers, they review telemetry from previous events, finalise tyre strategy options, and plan stint-length simulations for qualifying and race day. Late afternoon, mental and visual training. With physical and strategic prep done, they focus on mental conditioning, guided visualization exercises to rehearse every corner, every gear shift, and every overtake. Hand-eye coordination drills on the reaction wall or light pulse trainer sharpen reflexes. Some drivers practice mindfulness or breathing techniques to maintain calm under immense pressure. Evening, active recovery and rest. An early evening yoga or stretching session loosens tight muscles, followed by a nutrient-packed dinner crafted by a chef. Grilled fish or lean steak with steamed vegetables and quinoa. Screen time is limited. GPS-based sleep trackers and blue light filters kick in to ensure 8 to 9 hours of quality rest. Night, data review and sleep ritual. Before lights out, they spend 30 minutes reviewing key performance metrics on a tablet and journaling mental notes. A consistent bedtime routine, magnesium supplements, blackout curtains and a brief stretch prepares them for another high-intensity day tomorrow. This relentless, structured cycle of training, recovery, data analysis and mental rehearsal is what transforms a talented driver into an F1 champion, day in, day out. The checkered flag drops, and despite every late break duel and mid-race charge, we cross the line in P9, a hard-earned top 10 finish after starting P20. The tyres are spent, the engine map switches to cool down, and the team erupts over the radio. Congratulations on scraping back into the points. It wasn't the fairy tale top-step victory we chased, but every overtake, every defensive block, and every spray-soaked corner taught us something about fighting through the pack in an F1 machine. And the best part? You don't have to miss a moment of it. Up next, stick around for the full race replay. Every lap, every split-second decision, and every in-cockpit angle broken down in slow motion. We'll unpack how those key overtakes unfolded, why that pit stop under VSC was a game-changer, and exactly where we gained and lost ground on our way to P9. Don't go anywhere. The deep dive replay starts right after this.